Won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 won't you let the light shine through?
Hi guys, CombinedYoutuber. Welcome to the F1 2013 Creamer today, and we'll be doing the Malaysian Grand Prix of Season 2. We start from the second time in a row from pole position in the Ferrari, and here we are in the Malaysian Grand Prix. It's the Sepang International Circuit. We haven't done this track. I don't do this track much, so might be a little bit rusty. So, yeah, here we are in the garage for the Malaysian Grand Prix of Season 2, and this time it's not a two-stop strategy and a terrible strategy like in Australia. So lap 5 is our pit stop lap. Well, it will be, because obviously they'll wear out. Obviously I won't make it till lap 6. But we're on pole. In the Ferrari, Lewis Hamilton is second, Vettel is third, and our teammate Fernando Alonso is in fourth. So let's see what he can do. Maybe battle with me, we'll have to see. But here we go. I skipped my setup there because I didn't want to waste time on the video just doing that. And yeah, we're pretty much equal in the teammate challenges. Here we are out on track for the Malaysian Grand Prix. So, here we are on the grid in the Malaysian Grand Prix, the second race of the season, as we have the lights coming on in Malaysia, 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go for the Malaysian Grand Prix. It's a pretty bad start there, I guess, from us, as we come down towards turn 1. Lewis Hamilton's challenging us on the outside, down towards turn 1. Hamilton has got past into turn 1. Here comes Vettel looking up the inside into turn 1. We go a little bit wide, and Vettel and Webber overtake us on the inside. They've taken Hamilton as well, but we go back up the inside into P1, but the Red Bulls are still fighting away, but we've got past them both as we're challenging Lewis Hamilton, who's taking the lead back now, as we side by side down towards turn 4. Can we get Lewis Hamilton on the inside? Yes, we can! Back into P1 on lap 1, into turn 4. And skipping on now to the straight on lap 1, where Lewis Hamilton is behind us. Is it going to come to the inside or the outside? It's the inside for Lewis Hamilton. Now we defend the inside. Now Hamilton will go to the outside. What's he going to do? Now coming down towards the hairpin. We go slightly wide there. And Hamilton, ooh, that was really close there. Hamilton's lost an end plate actually. So Hamilton has lost a bit of his front wing. So that's very interesting. So he's going to lose a lot of time now. Yep, he just runs straight into the back of my rear left tyre. This is interesting. Lap 2 of 14 here in Malaysia again. Into turn 1, we're going way wide. Way wide. We've even almost lost position to Hamilton, who's now challenging us on the outside. And Hamilton's got past us there into first place now. Can we get Hamilton back down towards turn 4? Our tyres are already yellow. Here we go. On slipstream on Lewis Hamilton. Up the inside into turn 4. Can we get Lewis Hamilton? We push him off the track slightly. But here we go. We're side by side. Down into turn 5, round the outside. Can we go round the outside of Lewis Hamilton? Yes, we can. We're going on the inside. Hamilton just gets passed by me, and there was slight contact, but Hamilton has got past again, and that was a brilliant move. Look, you saw the contact there, but what a brilliant move that was on Lewis Hamilton. We ran round the outside into turn 5 on the inside line into turn 6. We touched the side pod. That's just awesome racing. Here we go, coming down onto the straight. Lewis Hamilton is now challenging us on the inside down towards the hairpin on lap 2. Here we go, Hamilton on the inside. But he backs out on the inside. But here comes Sebastian Vettel round the outside. Look in the left mirror there as Sebastian Vettel goes round the outside and he challenges Lewis Hamilton, gets passed him into second place. We can't quite see it from that angle, so we'll see it from the behind angle. Here we go. Sebastian Vettel did go round the outside of Lewis Hamilton into the hairpin. That's an opportunistic move from Sebastian Vettel. Here we go. Vettel has got past Hamilton, but Hamilton is now coming back at Sebastian Vettel down towards turn 1. Hamilton and Vettel are side by side down into turn 1. And Hamilton gets back past Sebastian Vettel, so that's very interesting there. Now moving on to lap 3, onto the back straight. But Lewis Hamilton is again right at the back of us now. And there goes Vettel on the outside. He's looking at it, but Hamilton is on the inside, down towards the hairpin. We're side by side. Can we go around the outside? Yes, we can. Back into P1. This is actually better than Australia already, to be honest, because just wow. This is better than Australia already. Australia obviously was a boring race, but this is already better than Australia. Now Hamilton's actually looking up the inside on the outside this time. So he's actually going for 2 moves there. Lap 4 we start, and oh my god, Alonso with 1:39.9. That is 3 seconds faster than my time. And here we go on lap 5, where Sebastian Vettel's ahead of us. Up the inside, look at our tyres. They're absolutely shot. And also the camera angle stuffed as well. But here we go into the pits on our worn tyres on lap 5 of 14 here in Malaysia. Here we go into the pit lane. Changing to prime tyres on lap 6. And here we go, it's a 3.2 second stop. We come out, we probably might come out in P11 maybe? P14, P15. Bear with me. Okay, so we're back, and we had slight camera falling down there. So P16 is the position we come out in, behind Adrian Sutil in the Force India. So, coming up to turn 3 on the long straight, Adrian Sutil is ahead of us now on lap 6 of 14. And now moving on to the end of lap 6, Hamilton sets the fastest lap. It's a 1:38.6 for Lewis Hamilton. And now here we go. Can we get past Adrian Sutil? Not down towards turn 1 probably, because we're too far back. But here we go. We're getting much closer to Adrian Sutil. Oh no, we touched him there. That's just, we got to back up. We got to gain him some time there. That was a bit dirty, but there we go. We almost touch Adrian Sutil to come down towards turn 3 on lap 7. Here we go. We've got the slipstream on Adrian Sutil. We're close enough to make a move into turn 4. Here we go on the slipstream of Adrian Sutil's Force India up the inside into P8 on Adrian Sutil, and we get past him on lap 7 at turn 4. So we're moving up to 8th place. Esteban Gutierrez is next up. So we go into the hairpin on lap 7. People are in the pits. Can we get out ahead of the leaders? Lewis Hamilton's in the lead. P5. And here we go. In P4, P3, P2. Here we go. Lewis Hamilton is right there on the right-hand side. And Hamilton gets out ahead of us in the Malaysian Grand Prix. And into turn 2, lap 8 of 14. Wow, Hamilton gets ahead of us now. So, this is going to be really interesting. Lap 9 of 14. Hamilton's made a huge mistake. Hamilton's made a mistake. He's lost a lot of time. And we're now side by side with him down to his turn 9. Here we go, side by side. We get past Lewis Hamilton into P1. Hamilton made a huge mistake there. What happened there? That was just bad from Lewis Hamilton. He lost a lot of time there. He must have... Oh my god. Lap 10 of 14. Now, here in Malaysia, Lewis Hamilton's challenging us down towards the straight. Roman Grosjean's moved up into 3rd place. That's very interesting. Our teammate's way down, actually. About 6th there. Hamilton is on the outside down towards the hairpin. Can Hamilton get us? No, he can't. Not quite on the outside. We have the inside line and the better line. But Hamilton's now coming back on the inside. Wow, he's going for a switch back there. That was very, very aggressive for Lewis Hamilton. But now Hamilton is now coming back on the inside. We're side by side down towards turn 1. Lap 11. We start lap 11 of this Malaysia Grand Prix. Here we go. Hamilton's coming on the inside. Ooh, we just cut him off. And we somehow keep P1. But Hamilton is he's keeping with us, isn't he? Here we go. Down towards turn 14. We go way wide into turn 14. Hamilton's lost a left end plate. He actually ran into the back of me at turn 1, by the way. But here we go. Last lap, actually. But here we go. Hamilton's on the inside, down towards the hairpin, and Hamilton backs out the move as you do. Lap 11 of 14. Oh, we got onto the marbles. That's good. That's got to be costly. Here we go. Lap 11 of 14 here in Malaysia. Starting lap 12. And here we go down towards turn 4. Can Lewis Hamilton get us? He's got much better traction out of this corner. Hamilton's actually coming the inside down towards turn 5. Surely not for Lewis Hamilton. Here we go. Hamilton's switching back to the inside. Now we're side by side down towards the double right-hander. And Hamilton still backs out. Wow. What great racing there. Hamilton was forced to the inside line. Look at that. Look how much we forced him out to the inside there. We keep first position. Now onto the penultimate lap of the Malaysian Grand Prix. Now into turn 14. We're in P1 at the moment. Lewis Hamilton's in second. Romain Grosjean's in third. It's going to be a top 3 battle at the moment. Hamilton now coming on the inside with DRS. Can Hamilton get past us with DRS side by side? He's got the inside line. He can't surely not get past me there. Wow. He hasn't got past me. He's just not passing me for some reason. Here we go. Sliding all over the place now, moving on to the final lap. Can we win this Malaysian Grand Prix? Here we go, half a second is the gap to Lewis Hamilton as we start the final lap. And we're in P1 at the moment here in Malaysia. Here we go in turn 1. Here we go into turn 9 now. Lewis Hamilton was sliding all over the place. Can we hold on in this last lap to P1? Lewis Hamilton is right at the back of us now. We're coming into turn 11. Hamilton is right there. Oh, and Grosjean spun! Grosjean has spun! He's off the podium. Grosjean has spun off the track there. That is... Oh no, it's actually the McLaren that's just hit Romain Grosjean there. Sergio Perez, I think it was, has hit Romain Grosjean on the exit of turn 11. And Romain Grosjean loses his podium as Grosjean and Perez go spinning. And Jenson... Yeah, it is Perez because Jenson Button is now in third. And now here comes Hamilton on the inside. And here comes Jenson Button going up to the outside, down towards the hairpin. Hamilton's coming on the inside. Now we're going to cut him off now. Down towards the hairpin. Alonso's flying, coming out of nowhere into the hairpin. We're sliding all over the place with the hairpin. But somehow we hold the car in the last lap to win the Malaysian Grand Prix. Wow. Just wow. Unbelievable. We won that. Very unexpectedly, to be fairly honest, but Fernando Alonso comes second. Wow. So we win the Malaysian Grand Prix from Fernando Alonso in second place, Lewis Hamilton third. Alonso and Hamilton have exactly the same gap. That's crazy. Kimi Raikkonen in fourth, and Jenson Button. Wow, he really lost down that last lap. Then Sebastian Vettel in sixth, then Nico Rosberg, Mark Webber, Romain Grosjean in ninth, then Sergio Perez, the guys who spun out at turn 11 on the final lap. Then it's Valtteri Bottas in 11th, ahead of Daniel Ricciardo, then Esteban Gutierrez, Adrian Sutil, Tiametmarduk, Jean-Luc Vergne, Paul di Resta, Max Chilton, Guido van der Garde, Charles Pic, Jules Bianchi, and Nico Hülkenberg was the DNF of this Malaysian Grand Prix. That's why there was 20 cars. But Alonso leads now the Drivers' Championship, so the Ferrari won 2 in the Drivers' Championship, but I'm only 3 points behind him, so we're second in the Drivers' Championship, so this is going to be really interesting now. Ahead of Hamilton, Vettel, Button, Raikkonen, Grosjean, Rosberg, Perez, Hülkenberg in 10th, then Mark Webber, who's way down in 11th, then Maldonado, Daniel Ricciardo, Valtteri Bottas, Adrian Sutil, Gutierrez, Jean-Luc Vergne, Paul di Resta, Max Chilton in 19th from Russia, and then Charles Pic, Jules Bianchi, and Guido van der Garde in 21st and 22nd. And the constructors, Ferrari are leading the constructors, makes sense, right? 1-2. 83 points is the points from Mercedes in second, then McLaren, Lotus, Red Bull, Sauber, Williams, Toro Rosso, Force India in 9th, Caterham in 10th, and Marussia in 11th. So hopefully you enjoyed this absolutely tense and epic Malaysian Grand Prix, especially on the last lap. See you guys on my next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and goodbye.